Hi everyone on YouTube and all the NFL YouTube prognosticators and football fans everywhere. This is Andrew Warren, back here once again, giving you my thoughts about Week 13 and my picks for Week 14 for the 2023 NFL season. Check it out. First off, let me apologize for doing my videos on Wednesdays lately because I have a massive studying for exams coming up in a month, so I've been working towards that, and my goal is this 2024, try to get my degree in so I don't have to worry about that. So I can graduate this school semester. But hey, all that things aside, I hope I do. So I'm just trying to do some massive studying around Tuesdays lately, and I don't have enough time to do much as that lately. But at any rate, I'm here now. I'm doing it on Wednesdays until maybe at least playoff time. So maybe by Tuesdays I'll be back on Tuesdays again. So if you're wondering about that, so it's going to be on Wednesdays from the entire month until like the New Year's are coming and maybe the playoffs. So maybe around that point. So maybe around week 18, I'm hoping I can get it back into that full swing, but I don't know yet. But that's still a question in play. So anyways, continuing on with that, so continuing on with that, my record last week went 8-5. Pretty good for a short week, though. I was hoping to get at least to the 8 mark, which I did. So that was pretty good. So I'm okay with that. So I'm okay with that. And against the spread, I think. Hold on, excuse me, just for a minute. I went 7-4. Excuse me, I went 7-4. And one, but the one push, believe it or not, was my Patriots and the Chargers, which I'll get to that in a bit. So anyways, and then the over and under, I swept that and went 3-0. Very good week on that one in the over and unders. I'm hoping to have a good week on that one next week, and we'll continue on the stretch from there. So anyways, that being said, as for my thoughts for week 13, Seattle and Denver, and both, it just was a one-sided victory, and that was Dallas. I would say to the Indianapolis and Tennessee, I'm happy for Gardner Minshew, who's been playing pretty well lately. Maybe he could be the starting quarterback for the Colts in the future. I don't know about Anthony Richardson's case right now, so we'll have to see on that one. The LA Chargers and my Patriots, I'll give credit which credit's due. The defense has been playing well for my Patriots, but they're the first team since the 1938 Chicago Cardinals to be losing 3 straight games without gaining a lot of points. So it's pretty much really accurate with that one. So is that a record I like? No, not really. But, it is what it is at that point. Bailey Zappi was our starting quarterback. I'm not really convinced that he could be the guy, too. I'm not that person who's debating one person over another. That's not how I roll with it. I think the way I see it now, maybe Bailey Zappi can get another chance, or at least try to put in Malik Cunningham in. So that's my case scenario. My case for my Patriots for the offensive side of the ball, try our backups to see what we have in the future with that. So, anyways, that being said, Lamar Stevenson had a high ankle sprain. We still haven't heard anything on yet. He could be on day-to-day right now. He was one of the 3 who suffered high ankle sprains this past week, which I'll get to the other 2 in a bit. The Detroit Lions and the New Orleans Saints. Detroit's defense is now going back what they were last year. They're giving up at least 28 points or more. But they're still winning ball games. So, let's see what it goes with there. The Falcons and the New York Jets, you couldn't ask one of the worst games you can have in that week. That showed it right there. Pittsburgh and Arizona. It was one of the most stunning picks I could have gotten. But, I got the spread out of the deal out of it. But Arizona just showed up, and they did. And it cost them to be in the 3rd in the draft. Miami and Washington. Miami's offense is back. That's all I could say. Denver and Houston. Now, this was one of the 2 games that I regret picking. Was the Houston and Denver game. C.J. Stroud just played phenomenal in that game. So, he just played and stepped up to the plate, and he did. And I think it goes to showing right now. Pittsburgh, I think they're on the losing end, trying to do what the Patriots should do, what the Patriots are doing right now. Just go and tank. Or at least go and at least try to make it something out of it or anything like that. I wouldn't say tank for a draft pick. I'm not really that person who's into that. But I would say just play your backups for the season. See how it goes. Anyways, continuing on with that, Tampa Bay and Carolina. Carolina just got officially eliminated in the playoffs. They're the first team to do that. And it's been a cruddy NFC South, and they couldn't get in there. Anyways, that being said, continuing on, Rams in Cleveland. Well, the Rams did what they needed to do to win, and they did. Maybe they could go for a playoff push. I don't know. Philadelphia and San Francisco. This was another game that I regret picking. Oh, I forgot to mention for Pittsburgh and Arizona, Kenny Pickett's suffering a high ankle sprain too. So Mitch Trubisky's in, so we'll see how that one turns out and anything else right there. So, and I forgot to mention that in that game. I apologize. So anyways, that being said, Kansas City and Green Bay. Just Green Bay wanted it more, and Patrick Mahomes didn't have any answer in Lambeau. That was the only thing. But anyways, continuing on, Jacksonville and Cleveland, one of the last players, they got a high ankle sprain. That was Trevor Lawrence. He's on day-to-day. I'm not sure he's going to be playing or not, so let's see how that one turns out. So anyways, continuing on with that, but Cincinnati's still in the chase, in the playoff chase. So see how that one goes. Although, until then, let's get on to my Week 14 picks. All right, since we're going to have some fun on some Week 14 right now, let's get to our games already. We're kicking off on the Thursday night game with the Pittsburgh Steelers and my Patriots. This is probably going to be probably the most defensive games of the year. This is the way I see it from this one. Anyone on defense, there's going to be a chance. No, there's going to be some high hopes. So anyways, that being said, Mitch Trubisky starting for my Patriots. For the Pittsburgh Steelers. Question is, we don't know what's going to be starting for the Patriots yet. Could be Bailey Zappi, could be Malik Cunningham, or even it could be Mac Jones again. We don't know. But as of right now, like I mentioned in my thoughts, my Patriots on the offensive side of the ball, play their backup, see what they have in the future with that. So anyways, that being said, I know this is I think personally, Pittsburgh's a much better defense, and that's the way I'm going to go. So I'm going to take the Pittsburgh Steelers at home to beat my Patriots. On the line, though, I'll give my Patriots this. The Pittsburgh Steelers are favored by 5 in this game. I'm going to take my Patriots plus 5. Over and under, it's under 30. I'm going to go under 30 in this game. Continuing on with that, the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, this is a game that Atlanta needs to win. At least try to make it a playoff hopes alive. They don't want to end up being like Carolina right now, trying to be eliminated from playoff contention. But anyway, that being said, I'm going to take Atlanta over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to win this game. On the line, though, Atlanta is favored by 2.5 in this game. I'm going to take Atlanta minus 2.5. The Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. Now, I think for this game, this is a much bigger win for Detroit. They're looking for their first 10-win season since 2014, and I think they're going to get it done here. Until then, I'm going to take the Detroit Lions over the Chicago Bears in Chicago. On the line, though, Detroit's favored by 3 in this game. I'm going to take Detroit minus 3. The Indianapolis Colts and the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, if I had to pick a team offense I can trust right now, it's probably the Colts right now. So I'm going to take the Indianapolis Colts over the Cincinnati Bengals to win in Cincinnati. On the line, though, Cincinnati is favored by 1 in this game. Indianapolis is favored by 1, excuse me. I'm going to take Indianapolis minus 1. The Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cleveland Browns. We're still questioning over the situation for Trevor Lawrence. I don't know if he's going to play or not. He's on day-to-day. We'll find out this week. But until then, I'm taking the Cleveland Browns over the Jacksonville Jaguars to win this game. On the line, though, Cleveland's favored by 3 in this game. I'm going to take Cleveland minus 3. Keep this in mind. If Trevor Lawrence is going to play, I'm definitely going to switch my pick and my against the spread pick for Jacksonville and Jacksonville plus 3. So if he's going to play, I'm going to switch my pick. So that's what I'm going to do. It's a fair warning on that. There's still a question mark that he's going to play or not. We'll see how the week plays out, and I'll let you guys know from there. So as of right now, I'm going to take Cleveland over Jacksonville and Cleveland minus 3. All right, New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. Carolina's are just losing out right now. But at the point, there's no point of them going to be doing that since they don't have a number 1 draft pick that gave it to Chicago. So anyways, that being said, I think the way to go for Carolina right now, just to play it out in the future, see what they have. But until then, I'm taking the New Orleans Saints over the Carolina Panthers to win. On the line, I'll give Carolina this. New Orleans favored by 5 in this game. I'm taking Carolina +5. The Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, for me right now, if you're Houston, you might as well take every advantage you can from Jacksonville if Trevor Lawrence is not playing. You may have a chance to win that division. But I'm still holding my guns on this one. I don't know what's going to happen. So, anyways, but I will give Houston this. I'm going to take Houston over the New York Jets to win this game in New York. On the line now, Houston is favored by 6 in this game. I'm going to take Houston -6. The Baltimore Ravens and the LA Rams. Now, for this game, this is a too close of a call. I don't know who's going to play out. But I trust Baltimore's offense more than the Rams do right now. I think I trust Lamar Jackson over Matthew Stafford or whoever the quarterback is right now over there. Until then, I'm taking the Baltimore Ravens over the LA Rams to win this game. On the line, I'll give the Rams this. The Baltimore Ravens are favored by 7 in this game. I'm going to take the Rams +7. The Miami Dolphins and the Minnesota Vikings. Now, we have a lot of question marks on the Miami Dolphins and the Las Vegas Raiders. Excuse me on this one. Anyways, that being, excuse me. I meant the Minnesota Vikings. Excuse me. Whoops. Excuse me about that one. The Minnesota Vikings and the Las Vegas Raiders. Excuse me on that. I didn't mean to say the Miami Dolphins. That's coming up later. I'll let you know about the Dolphins in a bit. But anyways, continuing on with that, the Minnesota Vikings and the Las Vegas Raiders. This game, I expect to be, we don't know who's going to be the starting quarterback from the Minnesota Vikings, but I think no matter who's going to start for the Vikings, I think they're going to outwin this game with Las Vegas. I think Las Vegas right now, just play what you got right now. Get ready for next year. As of right now, I'm going to take the Minnesota Vikings over the Las Vegas Raiders in Las Vegas. On the line now, Minnesota's favored by 3 in this game. I'm going to take Minnesota -3. The San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. Another division classic rivalry, but it's going one way in this one. I'm going to take the San Francisco 49ers over the Seattle Seahawks to win this game. On the line now, San Francisco's favored by 10.5 in this game. I'm going to take San Francisco -10.5. I didn't do an over and under. I forgot that's not a primetime game. Anyways, that being said, the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills. Now, for this game, I think Kansas City is a little pissed off about what happened against Green Bay. They're probably going to take it on Buffalo. And to my knowledge, this could be the beginning of the end for the Buffalo Bills. So anyways, that being said, I'm going to take the Kansas City Chiefs and Kansas City over the Buffalo Bills. On the line now, Kansas City is favored by 2.5 in this game. I'm going to take Kansas City +2 and -2.5. The Denver Broncos and the LA Chargers. Now Denver lost to Houston. Now they need to win out to at least to get their playoff hopes alive. So anyways, that being said, I'm going to take the Denver Broncos over the LA Chargers to win this game. On the line now, LA Chargers are favored by 3 in this game. I'm going to take Denver +3. Sunday Night Football, the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. This is a much bigger game for Philadelphia. They need to win this game. They keep their division hopes alive. So, if they don't win out, they're in trouble. So, I'm going to take the Philadelphia Eagles over the Dallas Cowboys to win this game in Dallas. On the line now, this is an upset pick, by the way. And so was the Denver game, too, just to let you know. Now, the Dallas Cowboys are favored by 3.5-point favorites in this game. I'm going to take Philadelphia +3.5. Over and under is 53. I think this is going to go over 53. I expect to be a high-scoring game. The Miami Dolphins and the Tennessee Titans on Monday Night Football. The 2 other Monday Night Football. We got another doubleheader on Monday Night Football, so keep an eye on that. So anyways, for the Miami Dolphins and the Tennessee Titans, so I expect this one to be a good offensive game, but I think Tennessee can make it a game, at least a game or two like they have, man. So I think this is going to be the Miami offense is going to explode again because Tennessee's defense is not really the best. So I'm going to take Miami Dolphins over the Tennessee Titans to win this game. On the line, I will give Tennessee this Miami is favored by 13.5 to win this game. I'm going to take Tennessee plus 13.5 because I think they can make it to a game at one point. So that's why I'm picking that. Over and under, it's 47. I'm going to go over 47. I think Miami has offense and can put up high numbers, so they can do that. The Green Bay Packers and the New York Giants. Now for the second Monday Night Football game. So anyways, continuing on with the Miami Dolphins and the New York Giants. This game is going to be a really good game to watch. I expect it to be a really close matchup. The Giants may be out and about, but I think they could win a game or two. So the way that's going on with the New York Giants, they could make it a game. So I'm going to take the Green Bay Packers over the New York Giants to win this game. In New York, on the line now, Green Bay is favored by 6 in this game. I'm going to take Green Bay minus 6. Over and under, it's 37. I'm going to shoot for over 37 because I think the New York Giants can make a touchdown or two to make it close. But in Green Bay can go run it out from there. So I'm going to go over 37.5 to win for that game. All right, a big shout out to Names Noodle for the NFL YouTube prognosticator community. Check him out and the rest of the NFL YouTube prognosticator page in the description down below. Until then, this is Andrew Warren signing off saying rock out and good luck to all your picks this week.